Hi, I'm Scott Dennison, and this is Learning to Market Your Business on the Internet. Now, today we're going to cover the first part of this 7-part series. But what you can expect to learn for investing your time, which I really appreciate, is a whole variety of things related to marketing your business on the internet. So our first lesson, we're going to cover keyword research. Then we're going to get into marketing strategy. In the third lesson, we'll cover website structure. Fourth, we will talk about one of the topics that I get asked about constantly, which is search engine optimization, or SEO. Then we're going to get into other sources of traffic. It is a session that I refer to as Beyond SEO. We're going to talk about 7 different ways that you can get traffic to your website. Now, just by point of clarification, search engine optimization, or SEO, is about trying to get your pages ranked in such a way that they're found in the search by people that are searching. And ultimately, the value proposition of doing SEO is that you get traffic to your website. At the end of the day, the traffic and how you convert that traffic into leads so that you can make sales is far more important than where your pages are actually ranked. So you'll want to make sure you don't miss that lesson where we talk about other sources of traffic. Quickly, in the next lesson after that, we'll get into landing pages and the strategies that are so important to be able to convert visitors to your website into leads that you can make sales from. And then in our last lesson, we'll talk about email marketing. So before we get into keyword research, though, I want to just give you just a tiny thumbnail overview of the internet. And really, there's a huge point I want to make right out of the gate here. And it's, I need you to understand that the internet is not now, nor will it ever be, a business model, at least not by itself. What the internet is a form of media. And just like the yellow pages, print advertising, TV and radio ads, and every other kind of media before it, it offers strengths and it has weaknesses. But when a company like Google goes from being a startup just 10 years ago or so to being one of the most dominant companies in the world, and by itself controls a large percentage of the online traffic and the searches, it's important that you understand it and that you harness it to your advantage. You see, in a recent survey, 86% of all online consumers use search engines to find local businesses. 61% of those searches for a local business result in a purchase. If you own a business, this is too big of an opportunity to pass up. And especially at a time when other forms of media are failing to produce an ROI, or return on investment, on the marketing dollars. The internet, it offers you enormous potential. I guess my problem with the whole thing, and this is kind of a caution I want to start you off with, is that when something like the internet becomes an essential way to market your business, there's going to be a world of vendors that show up to try to serve your needs, to try to help you. And some of these internet marketing providers are good, and unfortunately many are not so good. Now, I'm sure if you're at all like me, you get an inbox full of offers from internet marketing experts who are all seeking to help you to get to page 1 of Google. And many of these companies are going to offer to do miracles with your internet marketing for even for less than what others have told you the cost would be. And I'm cautioning you not to believe that. You see, you have to be cautious because many of these companies are doing business in foreign countries. They're well outside of the reach of United States law. And what that means is, as an unsuspecting business owner, if something goes wrong, Say they use an overly aggressive form of SEO on your website, and your website gets de-indexed by Google, gets kicked out of their index. You'll end up having to build a new website and start over. And because these companies are outside of the reach of law, you have no recourse. You're stuck. And that's not a good situation. So with that, we're going to get started on keyword research. Part 1, keyword research. In my opinion, keyword research is the backbone of any successful attempt to add online marketing to the mix of ways that you're currently marketing your business. It's important for you to know that it's the pages of your website and not the website itself that Google and other search engines will index and rank in their search results. Any page that ranks in search engines does that for a keyword. Now, that's an important distinction. Many people think that their business itself, their business website, is what's ranking in the search engines. In fact, what it is a page of their website that ranks, not the entire site itself. And that page is ranking for a particular keyword. So let me give you an example. When you go online and you use Google, and I use Google for reference, but you could substitute any search engine. The primary reason I and many others use Google is because 70% or so of all the searches are conducted there. But when you go on Google, there's a search box and it requires you to type in a search term or a phrase, and that term is considered to be the keyword that you're looking for information about. Now, through the miracle of their technology, Google takes your search term and your keyword and analyzes it through all of the pages they have indexed. And they look at over 200 different factors, and they present you the pages that are most closely identified with that term. And it's all done in a few microseconds. It's truly amazing. Now, your job as a business owner, if you're looking to use this medium to get new customers into your business, is to understand what Google needs to consider your page to be one of the most relevant and most important pages for the term that was searched. And keyword research is needed to identify the most searched and most profitable terms that you align your products and services with. You see, people are using search engines to find information by and large. Back when this phenomenon came on the scene, the use of internet search engines, people decided that they would start using them to learn stuff, to learn about ways of solving issues that they face. To this day, research indicates that people are not online, initially at least, they're not online looking to buy from something. They're online looking for information. Now, when you look at the keywords that people use, it's an indicator. And it indicates that someone is looking, whether they're looking for a provider or they're just simply looking for information. So here's an example. If someone is searching a particular brand of tires, say they're looking for Michelin tires, there's a pretty good chance that they're getting closer to buying some tires. I'm sure you'd agree with that. But if they add their city name or the zip code to the search term and say now they're searching for Michelin tires in Tampa, you can expect that they've reached a point of seriously looking for someone to buy their tires from, and they're probably looking to do that fairly soon. In fact, 61% of searches in a local area will result in a purchase, and the majority of those sales will occur within 24 hours. That is an opportunity much, much too big to pass up. Whoever's helping you with your keyword research is going to want to be skilled in finding a large list of keywords to start with, and then to be able to pare that list down to the most important keywords for your business. And that will lead us directly into the next phase of this training, which will be about marketing strategy. And I'll be back shortly with that lesson.